and the kind of discipline and message that he wants to send to these young people, and the commitment to higher education. You know, there are lots of good coaches in the world. Only a handful want to come and work with college students. Those are the ones that we want to recruit and keep.
What makes you feel so strongly that, you know, Coach Golden is the right man for this job?
Well, we went through a very extensive search and an extensive analysis. We know more about him than he probably knows about himself. And this decision was made very carefully. A lot of people criticized our athletic director because he took so much time. But the fact is, this is not a quick decision that any university wants to make. It's not a question of investing our resources. We're investing the best and brightest young people that we can attract to the university. And I want to be able to say to their parents, we have a man of character and a disciplinarian who cares very much whether these young people graduate from school and whether they play their sport at the highest level.
And with a last name like Golden, you hope he lives up to that, that everything he touches turns to gold?
I hope so.
Can you talk about the faith that you had in Kirby to accomplish this search?
Yes. You know, Kirby knows football. The only thing you hire athletic directors for, because everything else you can substitute for, is to pick coaches. That is their primary responsibility in universities. They're supposed to run ethical programs. They're supposed to make sure we have a support system so our young athletes, student athletes graduate. Those kinds of things you can hire lots of people for. But it's the insight and the discipline and the experience to pick great coaches that you really hire athletic directors for. And I was attracted to Kirby the first time I interviewed him, even though everybody said, well, he's young, he's had all the experience. So I had total faith in him. I said, Kirby, I don't need to see 10 candidates. Bring me your recommendation.
I guess just your first impression of when you actually met Coach Golden and what your first thoughts were when you first met him.
He's big. Thank you very much.
Thanks.